Okay, so here's the next step before I paint the shell. I got to get the inside of the floor done. Reach in here a little bit. A little bit of surface rust, that's all that is. It's nothing major. I'll treat that with some chemical, and there's a little bit up there too. You know, that's pretty minor stuff really. That side looks nice. There's a little spot here and there of surface rust, but it's not worth the effort to, you know, sandblast everything and cover the whole thing with bed liner material like I did the bottom side, because there's a huge amount of padding. You can still see some of it in places. There's a lot of padding. You know, there's little bits and pieces of it left here and there. But there's a lot of padding, like I say, and then there's carpet, so I'm not worried about sound coming through. But you know, places like this where I had to weld in a patch from the other side, I'm obviously going to cover all that with the spray and bed liner stuff. I've got enough left to do that. And then in there, I know it's hard to see. You can kind of see it a little bit there. I should have had a light with me. But where I had to patch in on the quarter panel on the other side, you know, and same thing over here. You could see that one a little bit better. But I'm going to cover that with spray and bed liner, and then just kind of the whole inside of the quarter panel a little bit too. Oh yeah, that's wonderful focus. And that'll keep the water out from those seams if any gets back there, and then it'll also help with some sound deadening, anything bouncing through the quarter panels. And the next video won't look a whole lot different. There'll just be blotches of black here and there. So, okay, here we go. This is the floor afterwards. I'll try to hold the camera a little stiller. I noticed on the last one that it was really shaky. So I just hosed down a lot of this with spray and bed liner. I chemically treated all the surface rust that was in here, and there was nothing more than surface rust here and there. And you can kind of see it over there too. And back in this corner, kind of the same way. Over here. And then in there, as much as a guy can see it, it's hard to see. Both this and the other side in the same spot. And that's really about all there is for the inside of this. You know, it's the inside of a floor pan that gets covered in sound deadening and carpet and some seats and whatever else, and no one will ever see it. But there it is.